Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsMe here. Listen, it's time for us to talk about Real Housewives of Rhode Island. Baby, this was a good episode for me. This was a good episode for me. Let us go and get into it. So Joe Ellen, unfortunately, y'all know she went away for a work trip, right? Well, while she was on that work trip, she learned that her granddad ended up passing away. All right. So with her granddad passing away, she had to FaceTime him and everything, and she was able to say her goodbyes and stuff like that. And that's just really sad, because I know what it's like to lose two granddads. I'm sure of quite a few of you guys know what that's like as well. And so Alicia and Liz decided to come over so they could check on her and just give her a little bit of love and stuff. And I thought that was really, really nice of them. So the ladies ended up updating her on the bonfire that they had and how, Rosie tried to call out Alicia. Okay, based on what Alicia said about Liz, right? So Alicia says that she felt bad that she called the girl a whore, but she felt like Rosie was over there taking her words and kind of twisting her words. So she felt like, girl, now how you gonna sit up here and turn on me like this? Why would you do that? And I'm kind of like, I don't know, Alicia, because I feel like she may have twisted your words, but I think the meaning of it still ended up being the same. You know what I'm saying? When you say that y'all have to pretty much walk on your tippy toes or whatever, right? Around her. So I feel like it could have been the same, but yeah, she did kind of twist the words. But let me tell y'all, I'm starting to see. I think this is when I started feeling a way about Rosie. Because I do feel like Rosie do be on sneak shit. But by the end of the episode, I think my thoughts kind of shifted, but we'll get into it. So Joe Ellen asked if anybody was talking about her, and they said no. This person ain't say shit about you. Matter of fact, your ass didn't even come up. So I don't know why you all into yourself like that, like somebody really was talking about you, girl. When nobody talking about you, girl. Okay. So let's get to Kelsey. Kelsey over there with Ashley. We learned that Kelsey does hair and she also does makeup, right? Her man got a little studio or whatever downstairs that he really was using for him to get his haircuts in, but being that she be doing hair and stuff, it's really hers for her to use. Okay. So she says she's always relied on this man that she met since they met, in so many words, because she went from living with her parents to living in this big grand old house. All right. And she's like, listen, if we end up breaking up, then baby, I'm gonna have to work on being a bit more self-sufficient. I'm gonna have to figure some stuff out. So I decided to go learn how to do hair, or I already knew how to do it, but I think she went and got her license and stuff. So if she needs to go be a hairstylist, she could do that. Okay. Now we learned that he does have kids. This I did not know. Now I'm learning that he do got kids, and the kids are younger than her. But it's given to me they younger than her, but they not that far in age from her either. So I'm willing to believe it's probably maybe like a 5 year or so gap, 5 to 7 year gap or something like that. But okay. And it makes sense. If he already has kids, I do wonder how many he has. I feel like she said three, but don't quote me on. I don't know if the age was mentioned or not, or how many was mentioned. But this makes sense as to why he don't want no damn more. But y'all be killing me when y'all go and y'all get with these younger women and then think that they just gonna be okay with you being the old ass man and that they not gonna want to change their minds in the next 5 to 10 years and want more. Like, why y'all be really wasting these ladies' time? And honestly, a lot of you ladies be wasting y'all own damn time because y'all don't be thinking about that either. Okay, y'all just be seeing somebody that's ready to take care of you. So I mean, I guess, girl, go out there and have fun though, because I ain't trying to restrict you. If he gonna pay for it, let him pay for it. Just make sure you getting a little something on the back end. So while Miss Kelsey was sitting up there laid up in that damn man house for a decade, I will hope that she put some money away for something. Okay, because I'm leaving here with something, very much so something I'm leaving here with. Some coins. I'm gonna have to take some furniture up out this bitch and sell it or something. Like, you're gonna have to give me something, very much so something. Okay? Or you better be okay with being the forever mistress. But if you go out there and have some children with somebody else, he's not gonna want you. So you either gonna have to be okay with this lifestyle and never having kids, or you're gonna have to try and convince him to at least give you a child. I don't know, girl. Good luck to Miss Kelsey, honey. So Ashley says that she pretty much likes to barter with people, right? So while she got Kelsey doing her hair, she pretty much wants to barter. Like, I pretty much offer people promotion on my page in exchange for free products. Okay. So that's what she gonna do. Make a post, I guess, about her hair and makeup or whatever that Kelsey did in exchange for her doing it for free. All right. Now, Ashley does talk about Rosie being her clinger friend because she thinks about, when you come into a group, who are you going to be linked up with the most? And she's like, yeah, Rosie. Rosie, that's my link up friend, right? And so Kelsey says that, she's like, girl, what's going on? Like, I have a hard time getting close to her. Girl, I'm trying to connect with this lady, but it's something about it that's not connecting. You know what's not connecting? In my personal, Kelsey, is the rumors that you were hearing about Rosie that you felt that your ass knew for a fact. Okay, that's probably what it was. So either way, so she did Rosie's hair at once upon a time. And she said that Rosie said she loved the hair, but she never posted about it or anything. But she posted everybody else. She makes sure it's known that everybody else has done her hair, but she ain't saying nothing about me. And I feel a way about it. Now, I don't know how to feel. I feel like, one, I do know how to feel, actually. People are not obligated to post you, right? They're not obligated to post you. But I do understand being offended if you have a rapport or a friendship with a person, more so a friendship than a rapport, because you could be familiar with a person that ain't that thing. But if you have a friendship with a person and this person knows what you're trying to do in life, and this person does not share your post, that's an op, low key. Low key, that's a piece of an op. Not even finna hold you. Not gonna hold you. That's a little piece of an op, hun. I don't know what that's about, but they'll post somebody else or they post you. That's a little shady. Okay. But y'all thoughts on that. So Kelsey says that she feels like Rosie is threatened by her. And I'm like, it could be that she threatened by you, because she do be talking SHI, I feel, right? But let me go back. Let me say this. Not that Rosie be talking SHI about Kelsey, as you guys look very similar to me. I feel like Kelsey, you've said slick stuff about Rosie, but Rosie, you're not innocent either. But it could be that she's threatened by you, which I don't really want to believe, but if that's what you think, okay. But then also it could be that she's talked a lot of crap about you to other people, and posting you on her page would make her look fake as hell. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be. Just how it be. When you got people that don't like up your page and you familiar with them, like you make a post, they don't like your page. They act like they don't see your content or none of that. But they still follow you because they want to be up to date on what you got going on, but don't want to support what you got going on. Okay. Yes, we are in the times where that stuff kind of matters. Not kind of. I feel like it matters more now than it did once upon a time ago, right? Earlier on when we had social media, and I'm kind of going on a tangent, people used to be like, why y'all so pressed about y'all friends not liking, posting, not sharing this and that? Well, now it hits different because people are getting paid from their social media. Okay. So analytics and interactions help. So if a person has a social media page and they may be getting paid for, like, what is it gonna hurt you to repost or like or something like that? Like, what is it gonna really hurt you for real, So it's that on that. Okay. It's really just that simple. Um, and if they're not reposting or liking, sometimes it could be that they didn't see it. Maybe they've already liked up enough and you on their damn timeline too fucking much. Or maybe they don't like your ass for real. Okay, it's really just a saying, maybe they don't like your ass. Okay. But y'all give some other explanations, because there may be other explanations as for why some people may follow you, but they just don't like your shit. Okay. But you will see them liking and commenting all the other people's pages. So y'all just let me know y'all thoughts on that. Okay. Now, the ladies decided they were going to go link up on this boat with a few friends. And Ashley and Rosie, they're talking, and Rosie feels like the girls are mean to her. I don't really feel that way, Rosie, but the girls are mean to you. Okay, so Rosie confides in Liz about not feeling good enough and all this and that. And so Kelsey comes over and Rosie gets quiet. And it's like, okay, who's mean to you? Because Rosie just comes over and you chose to get quiet on your own. So I don't know what that's about. So then Kelsey came in hot, though. I will say, Kelsey, I feel like you just came in, sat down. And I think she said, did I come in at the wrong time? And I don't know which one was like, no, you're good. You can sit down. And she just got right into it. And I said, girl, that was just too soon for me, because she jumped right in it with Rosie about Rosie not posting her, right? And Rosie says, girl, we ain't never take any pictures of it. We ain't never take no pictures of it, so that's why I ain't posted. I felt like Rosie was full of shit, because whether she took the pictures or not, you could have took the pictures. The hairstyle was with your ass for the rest of the day. She didn't have to take pictures of you in that moment. You wore the hairstyle for the rest of the fucking day. So you could have taken a picture and tagged her and said, oh, girl, I'm getting so many compliments on my hair. So you're trying to excuse your bullshit for you not posting her, but probably would want her to post your ass, okay? But either way, it is what it is. But also, Kelsey, I feel like you could have been very clear and made sure it was understood that you wanted her to post and tag you, and not assume and expect that she was going to do that for you. So I feel like there could be fault on both sides to me. So Rosie feels like she didn't ask her you didn't ask me to take a picture of you. Oh, girl, you and these fucking excuses. So Rosie says that she can use people for everything, but she won't use me for clout. And it's like, you think she really needs you for clout? For real, for real? Who the fuck is you for her to be trying to get clout off of, all because you happen to be a damn news person? Oh, you was a news reporter. Okay, and truth be told, the nigga she with, she could get him to do a billboard. So really, why she tripping off you, I don't know. Because she could get a billboard at any moment to promote what she got going on. And that's going to surpass anything that you think you're doing on social media. High key, so I'm just like, why are we really tripping off this? But Rosie, you done, girl, y'all let me know y'all thought y'all may think differently, and that's okay. But I'm just like, why is she? You can get clout off everything else, but you won't get clout off me. And the fact that you said that, Rosie, for me, showed your true intentions of never posting her to begin with. Because you weren't trying to. Because you didn't want her to get clout off you. She got a billionaire boyfriend, millionaire boyfriend, whatever boyfriend. Let him do it. That's what it was giving a little bit. Rosie, you be giving unauthentic. And although I did not agree with everything Alicia said, Alicia may have a point based on shit that we probably have not seen. But we got our eyes on you, girl. Let's keep going. And then while you sit over here talking about some using somebody for clout, you used her for a free haircut and a hairstyle. Be clear. Talk about somebody using you for clout. Girl, you don't go no. Either way. So Gary and Liz. Gary was leaving the house for a reason. This is what we learned. Gary wasn't just going on the boat to have a good time and mingle over here, mingle over there, baby. Gary was going on fishing trips, fishing tournaments, and winning them bitches. Did y'all see the checks? And I said, girl, I didn't even know they had that like this. I didn't even know they much had nothing like this that you could win racks. Like y'all just be wealthy people just be coming up with shit. You know what I'm saying? They probably got a damn hacky sack damn tournament where you could win hundreds of thousands of damn dollars. Y'all just be coming up with shit to win money. Y'all just be playing, huh? Gotta make the people do something to get the money, huh? Go ahead then. Entertain them. Either way, that's what's going on. So Liz kind of resented him because he will be going on these trips and he'll be gone for a very long periodically time. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? He'll be leaving her ass at the house with his motherfucking children. So yeah, Gary better never leave her. Whatever she asks for, he better give it to her. Because that lady sat up there and helped you raise 3 children that were not hers. Yes, she had a decision in the matter to not fuck with you on that level, but she still chose to. With that being said, my love, get that lady whatever the fuck she asks for. You hear me? Okay. So either way, let's keep going. Okay. So Joellen and Rula, so they meet up, right? Child. Joellen tells Rula that the mess is still going on with her husband. That lady still messing with your man, girl. So Rula believes she knows her husband very well, right? But she said, I'm open to hearing what you got to say, Joellen. What you got to tell me? So Joellen says, my kids and this lady kids went to the same daycare. So that's how I know your mistress. But then Joellen, you switched it up and said something different, trying to say that you have a friend that knows her. Which one is it? Which one is it? Do you know her or do your friend know her? Be clear. So Joe says that the mistress told her that she and Brian are in love and he waiting on Rula to leave him. Let me tell you something. I believe that. That's how most of them do. I believe that. I believe that. Even though they not leaving their wife yet. You know why? Because they got too much SHI at stake. They gonna lose half of their business and they're gonna have to pay spousal support and and child support and all that shit. They ain't. So that's just something good for him to tell her. And if she dumb enough to believe it, she gonna believe it. Meanwhile, he not leaving Rula, but I do believe that he told Rula that. And when he do leave Rula, it's going to be when them kids are in college or out of college. Understand? Okay? To where he's done what he needed to do. They are adults. If it ain't when they 18, it's going to be when they 21. And he ain't got to do nothing. Maybe he could get her a piece of the business or he about would have dissolved all of that shit by that time. But good luck, Rula, because you still want to sit up there and be in denial and says that I need to see more after the girl showed her the evidence. I need to see more because I know from other people that this woman has a fake text app. So you're gonna listen to other people. Other people have told you that she got a fake text app when this girl is showing you stuff directly from what this lady has. And then she gonna ask her, how do you know if that's Joe's number? BITCH, I'm showing it to you. You confirm to me that it's Joe's number. Matter of fact, I'll text her right now and tell her to send me Joe's number. You ain't gonna believe it. So what does it matter? They ain't gonna sit up there talking about the lady is known for using AI. Girl, and you're known for playing in your face. How about that? And fabricating stories and just like your man. And that's what pisses me off with you, Rula. You be showing energy to everybody else but that you with. Girl, I cannot. That's why Rula really came on this show, to leave his ass. But either way, Joellen says she believes the girl is crazy. Yes, I do believe she crazy is what Joellen says. She says, but listen, I read everything that girl sent me and it's lining up. Now, why you refusing to believe it is on you. Rula says, well, I have a GPS tracker. That's why. And my husband goes straight to the gym. He doesn't go over there to that girl's house at all. Joellen said, oh, really? Because I'm being told that man go over there every morning bringing her coffee. I believe it. I believe that Joe goes to the gym, leaves his SHI in the gym, tells that girl, hey, I'm on my way. I'll be there in XYZ time, takes a damn Uber from where he is to her fucking location and gives her what she needs and then hop back in the Uber and take his ass back. I think he plays in her face like that. Yes, stupid woman. So Rula says, no, he goes to the gym. Da, da, da. Baby, when Joellen said, does he look like he goes to the gym? I said, girl, you better, you better cut up. You better cut up. And Rula gonna say, yes. I said, girl, that nigga do not look like it. And what is he doing in there? What is he doing in the gym? Is he walking on the treadmill? What is he doing in the gym? You should go to the gym with him sometime. Oh, okay. So Joellen is trying to look out for Rula, but Rula don't give a damn. Okay, she don't want nobody looking out for her. Anybody that's trying to tell her something, she feel like they trying to be an op. And it's like, okay, girl. Okay, but you don't have that same energy for Liz, who Liz also tries to check you and tell you about your damn man. Honestly, Liz isn't doing much different than Joellen. The only difference is Joellen has the information. And you don't like that. So Rula thinks that Joellen is taking the bait of whatever the mistress is giving. No, bitch, your nigga took the bait. Be clear. Don't put your hands on me. I said what I said. Your man took the bait. Okay, thank you. Okay, so everybody headed out to the Derby. Tell me why Brian got a call talking about his mama. The way Brian took that call was cap right out the gate. I felt like Brian told somebody to give him a call at a certain time just so he could sit up there and say, oh, I don't want to, I can't go up there. The whole goal for me, I feel, was Brian didn't want to ride up there with the group that long because he didn't want to be up there sweating them fucking bullets. So he thought if he missed out on that trip, he didn't have to ride with them, but he can ride alone with his wife. And whenever, if somebody did something, he could leave whenever he wanted to. That was his whole plan. But tell me why they FaceTime Rula when they got on the bus. And I said, well, first of all, if y'all know the lady going to check on her mama-in-law, why the fuck is y'all calling her anyway? Send that lady a text. Why y'all FaceTiming her? I felt like they was rude as hell for that, right? Because they was like, it's only been 45 minutes. Well, why you calling her then? Y'all doing too much, right? I wouldn't even answer the phone on them. But I'm glad that she did. Why? Because this bitch is at the house and this man went to go see his mama. I said, does that make any sense? Like, do you not have a good relationship with his mama that you couldn't go to see his mama too? What's up with that? Ain't nothing, no antennas are coming up for you, ma'am? That's crazy. So Joellen tells her not to stress out over not being on the bus or going up there with them. It's all good. His mama is more important. Then Joellen gets a text and she's shocked, right? And she tells everybody that one of her friends knows the mistress, just lying. But what she did say is that the man just finished seeing the mistress right then. I believe it. I believe it. But Joellen, you full of it. Because what happened was you told the mistress, you told her, hey, he said this and that is happening with his mom and whoop 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 da da da. So he's not coming right now. I feel like you gave that lady a play. Told that lady the updates on Brian. When Brian left, I believe that lady texted him and said, oh, hey, heard about your mom. I'm so sorry. Whoop de whoop, if that was his mama. Whoop de whoop de whoop. And so he was like, oh yeah, thank you. Whoop, whoop, whatever. And in the midst of him getting that text, that's when he dropped Rula ass off because he knew he was gonna want to get on the phone with that fucking mistress and talk to her on the way to see the mama if the mama really was in the hospital, right? So dropped her ass off, got on the phone with old girl, chatting to her all the way to wherever he went to go check on his mama, then took his ass over there to the mistress house, then came and got Rula ass. Now that's one of the ways that I think it went. Or it was the mistress on the phone the whole time and he ran a play on Rula's ass, and Rula is too stupid because she wants to keep her quote unquote family together that she'll just go along with whatever. Girl, just say you okay with letting that man cheat and not so much in peace. Be clear. All right. So Rosie tells Joellen about the house they're building or that they're adding to. And Kelsey ass over here hating, saying, I don't know. She said, girl, you're not going to be living in this type of house and you're not going to have that. And da, 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 da. And I'm like, Kelsey, we doing all of this off of the fact that she didn't post your ass. Y'all got some other issues. And I feel like, as I said before, your issues is rooted in what you think you know about Rosie and her leaving the news station. That's what's going on. You think you know and about have no damn idea because of he say, she say. But when somebody do he say, she say about your relationship, you don't like it. Get it together. Okay? Get that together. Because when that man put your ass out, you won't have nothing. Why you sitting over here worrying about what this lady building in her backyard? Are you going to have a backyard? You're focused on the wrong things, baby. Okay? I'm so sorry. Okay? It's just that simple for me. Joellen and Brian, he arrives, she arrives, okay? He ain't got his ring on. Another indicator that he was with the mistress. Because why would you go see your mom at the hospital? And then they going to turn around. I'm sorry. Why would you take your ring off going to see your mom at the hospital? So then Rula and him are trying to come up with excuses as to why he probably ain't got his ring on based on how he works. He has a rubber ring. No, Rula, baby. He went to the car to get a ring and it wasn't rubber. It was that wedding ring. Why are you being stupid? Okay? And at the end of the day, the very end of it and the beginning, he had no reason to take that ring off to begin with. He had no reason to do that. Stop being stupid. So Joellen is reviewing the text, and now she's breaking down the timeline of the day from Brian leaving, getting the phone call, all of that, Rula, everything. She breaking it all down, and it all lines up. And all I can say is yikes. She ain't wrong. She is not wrong. So Joellen brings Brian the information. And she shows Brian and Rula what the mistress been posting. Brian over there trying to cause some damn discourse by sitting up there blaming Joellen. Talking about she's perpetuating something. I wanted Joellen to snap out. Do you hear me? And let him have it. Joellen did say perpetuating. This is that's happening in real time. I ain't got to perpetuate nothing. I ain't got to perpetuate a fuck ass thing. Like you was over there perpetuating that your mama was in the damn hospital so you could run over there and see your mistress. Be clear. Okay? Team Joellen, honey. Team Joellen. Let's keep going. So Joellen then questions Brian and he says the mistress, like I think Rula, somebody said when's the last time you talked to her? He was like, she called me yesterday. She shouldn't be calling you about nothing if y'all been stopped talking to each other for weeks, months, whatever. Last year. She shouldn't be calling you about a motherfucking thing. Hello? He ain't even get his number changed. Why is she calling you? Calling you for what? She called me yesterday about something. Yeah, you knew you had to give a little bit of the truth because your ass had been caught. But then he gonna say he hasn't talked to her in a very long time. Boy, shut your bitch. So Liz is sick of the bullshit. Liz goes over there. She's trying to talk to Rula, okay? And I felt like she's trying to talk to Rula. And I just felt like Rula was giving, she gives more energy and ready to snap off at Joellen, at Joellen than she is at Liz. But then also I feel like she gives Liz and Joellen the same energy more than she gives her damn husband. He's the one that's embarrassing you. Embarrassing you. Even the men was over there saying, we all know what's going on. We know what's going on. Yeah, because they not stupid and they about did the same damn thing. Shit crazy. Crazy. And then Joellen and Brian, because Brian couldn't take the heat, and that is the very reason why he wanted to drive up there on his own, decided to go and get in the car and fucking leave. Girl, some clowns. He playing the shit out of Rula. And I'm sorry, Rula, if you continue to allow him to do that, then you deserve whatever you get. And it's really just that simple for me. Okay? Y'all leave your thoughts and comments down below. I'm Jamie, that's me, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
Family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking the drama.